So here we are with another strategy guide. They simply don't stop here on F1 Clash. And here I am to take you back through it. But first of all, how sick. I am still so super stoked that we are in the game on a livery. That is absolutely madness to think about it. And it looks pretty goddamn good too. So congratulations, Alfa Romeo. But here we are, and we're going to open it up now to all players, of course, Alfa Romeo or not. We're back to supporting every single one of you and creating strategy guides to get you one of the best players in the game, we hope, or even just in previous scores. But let's take a look, first of all, what we've got. It's the Qatar GP with Carlos Sainz, Suspense and Free Flare all boosted. So let's take a look at the tracks that we're going to be heading to for this weekend. Remember, if you struggle in opening round, you want to be using your best boosts. If you get through opening round and you don't need a tiebreaker, then I would highly recommend trying to save some of them good boosts back. But let's have a look. We of course have no Qatar GP, so there is no Qatar GP in the weekend. There is, however, replacements by Hutch. Now let's have a look. Opening and final round, and we have Belgium 6 laps, 0% chance of rain, so no dramas hopefully at Spa. We move to Montreal, 8 laps, 28%, so low temperatures, so bit of rain that could cause a hassle there. We've got Barcelona. We've had this recently in a mixed weather, but today, well, whenever you're watching this, we have it in the dry this time round, so should be nice and straightforward. We've got Jeddah, nearly went to Melbourne. Jeddah first, and Jeddah's a tough track, very hot conditions potentially as well, so you need to consider that when making your tyre choices. We've got race 5, Melbourne, no rain, just some pure dry weather. Race 6 is Miami. Miami is back this weekend with 33% chance of some rain to mix it up. And then we've got 2 more races, both under the wet conditions potentially. We've got Zandvoort 7 laps, 66% chance of the rain. And then, because Britain, we love rain, and United Kingdom, Silverstone takes 7 laps, 100% chance of rain. That's a standard weekend for us Brits. And that is our opening and final round tracks. So make sure you stick around now, because we're going to go through the strategy guide, and it is updated with all the boosts in there as well. The new boosts, the upgraded boosts, the ones that you need to be using in order to score some more points. So hopefully you can get the best rewards. So let's take a look at your strategy guide this week. Please do make sure like the video, throw a comment in there so I can see who watches and who uses the strategies, and we'll give you these strategies every single week. So let's run you through what we are thinking then. So first up is Belgium, 6 laps, and it's a fully dry race. So we are going to do the optimum strategy of a 2 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft on both drivers. And you've got Merlion and Street Shark, and both also. Now you will see me recommended Merlion and Kawhi a lot through these boost guides, and that's because they are simply the best and go-to at the moment. Merlion will be used towards the front drivers, and then anyone near the back, a bit more race start focused. For drivers starting P13 to P24, 2 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft again, and then because we've got a bit of a longer pit time, and the chances are you're starting next to each other, we are going to run a 1 soft, 3 medium, 2 soft. If you can't do 3 medium, use the hards. We're trying to just extend out and do a bit of an undercut with that one. Remember, conserve on the straights as well. If you've got a big enough gap, then switch to a 2-2-2. Moving on to Canada for race number 2. And Canada, also a very tricky track with some weather this time as well. So we're going to be doing a 3 soft, 3 soft, 2 soft from the front, and a 4 medium, 4 medium. We've got Merlion and Kawhi, Kawhi and Cuppa. Drivers P13 to P24, we are also following the same strategy, but Cuppa instead of Merlion. In the wet, drivers expecting to pit lap 5 with the odd one reaching out to lap number 6. So we are doing a 4 wet, and a 5 wet, 3 wet to try and do a bit of an undercut and push from the front a little bit more. Any drivers starting P13 to P24, we're doing the undercut of 4-4, and we're also doing a bigger undercut, 3 wet, 5 wet, to try and avoid the chaos and get you some free air running time. Race 3 is Spain, and we've done Spain recently, so you should be well equipped with racing this track. And we are simply going to be doing a 3 soft, 2 soft with Merlion and Kauai, and a 4 medium, pretty much the same as Canada. If you're starting towards the back, same strategies apply, but Copper and Kauai have been added. So middle section of this track, really good for overtaking. Down the straight, you want to be conserving to boost the power unit as high as you can get it. Race 4, Jeddah. Difficult track, and we've gone for a 2 soft, 1 soft from the front, and we've gone a 3 hard, 2 soft, 2 medium, and that 2 hard in the middle to really try and recover some power unit, but be on the faster tyre. Merlion and Kauai with a Merlion and Street Shark in there as well. And then drivers starting towards the back, 2 soft, 3 hard, Street Shark and Kauai. And then a different change of strategy this week, 3 hard, 1 soft. And that will avoid all pit times that the AI tend to run. So you won't be pitting lap 2, you won't be pitting lap 5 or 4. Gives you a bit of break, and you should be able to run pretty strongly. Race number 5, Australia, another track that we've had quite a lot in recent GPs, and we've got a similar to Canada, similar to Spain, a 3 soft, 2 soft, and a 4 medium. If you struggle on tyre management, Nazar is in there, and that is because you can get some bit more tyre boost to be able to push that little bit more. Race 6, Flying for Miami. Makes a return. We haven't had this for a while, and it's a bit of an unknown when it comes to the new boosts as well. So 2 soft, 3 medium, and a 3 medium, 2 soft from the front and the back. Merlion and Kauai, and Copper and Kauai again for the drivers. In the wet, it's no shock to see Merlion and Kauai and Copper Kauai, but strategies: 3 wet, 1 wet, and a 2 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet, and a 2 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet from the back, and a 1 wet, 3 wet, 3 wet. Madness it sounds, but basically front you'll be able to run optimum strategies. From the back, you're going to have to undercut because everyone is going to pit lap 3, so you need to get in and get out and use the spare track to really run hard. Race 7 is Zandvoort, so we've got a very wet finish to this weekend. Zandvoort, 3 soft, 4 medium, and a 4 medium, 3 soft to go. And we've got Merlion and Tuning, Prince and Copper, all available to use. Prince is going to give you that bit of blocking whilst you're on the medium tyres to try and help. And then finally, 100% Silverstone. We've made it to the end of the strategy guide pretty much. We've got a 4 wet, 3 wet from the front, and a 3 wet, 4 wet from the back. Kauai, Merlion and Tuning. But I have put down a 2 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet. You don't want to be doing that strategy, but if you're too close to your rivals, you could try the undercut and push hard. You will have to come back to do another pit stop, but Kauai and Merlion both have faster pit times, so you might just get away with it. So good luck in your opening round and final round. Go and smash it. Let me know how you get on. Let me know if you enjoy using our AZW F1 Cross Alfa Romeo winners livery as well. And appreciate all your support, because we wouldn't be here today without your contribution.